Hello everyone, this is our lecture 3 of chapter motion, and the topics I am going to cover in this session are as follow. Velocity time graph for uniform or constant velocity. Uniform velocity is one in which body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. That is, there is no change in velocity with time. The graph obtained for uniform velocity is a straight line parallel to time axis, as shown. Note, the acceleration for uniform velocity or constant velocity is zero, since there is no change in velocity. Next, velocity time graph for uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration is one in which the velocity of an object changes by an equal amount in equal intervals of time. For example, motion of freely falling body under gravity. The velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is a straight line graph. If the object has positive constant acceleration, the graph slopes upwards as shown in picture 1. And if the object has negative constant acceleration, the velocity time graph will slope downwards as shown in picture 2. Next we have velocity time graph for non-uniform acceleration. Non-uniform acceleration is one in which the velocity of an object changes by an unequal amount in equal intervals of time. That is, acceleration of an object is not constant. It may be increasing or decreasing with time. Next we have calculation of acceleration using velocity time graph. The acceleration of an object can be calculated by taking slope of velocity time graph. And the formula for slope is given by the ratio of perpendicular to the base as shown. Let us calculate the acceleration of the following given graph as shown in figure. This graph shows uniform acceleration and its acceleration can be calculated by taking slope of line. Let us take 2 points P and Q and draw right angle triangle. The side QR shows perpendicular and the side PR shows base of right angle triangle. Slope is given by ratio of perpendicular to the base. And in this case, the value of QR is given as this line shows 40 minus 20, that is 20, and PR is 4 minus 2, that is 2. Thus, the acceleration comes out to be 10 meter per second square. Next, calculation of displacement using velocity time graph. Displacement can be calculated by taking area under velocity time graph. Let us calculate displacement for the given graph. First, mark points P, Q, and R. Displacement for this motion is equal to the area under right angle triangle PQR. Area of right angle triangle is half into base into height. And it is given by half. Here base is PR and height is QR. Thus, area comes out to be PR value is given 5, QR value from graph is given 50. Thus, area comes out to be 125. Displacement for this graph is 125 meter. Let's try another question based on calculation of acceleration and distance using speed time graph. Question number 1. Find the acceleration and distance covered by a particle during the time interval 0 and 4 seconds, for which the speed time graph is shown in figure. Let's mark point P and Q. First, we need to calculate acceleration. For calculating acceleration, we're supposed to find slope of line. So we know the formula for slope is given by perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is given AQ and base is given PQ. From graph, we find that the value of AQ is equals to 20 and value of base PQ is given 4. Thus, the value comes out to be 5. We can say acceleration for the given motion is 5 meter per second square. Next, we have to find distance covered by a particle. We know for calculating distance, we're supposed to find the area under graph. So area of right angle triangle is given by half into base into height. Here base is PQ and height is AQ. From graph, we find that PQ value is 4 and AQ value is 20. This area comes out to be 40. Thus, distance for this motion is 40 meter. Let's try question number 2. The speed time graph for an object is shown. Calculate the acceleration of an object in first 10 seconds. B part, find out the distance covered by the object in first 10 seconds. Let us calculate first acceleration. Mark points P, Q, and R. A part, acceleration. For acceleration, we are supposed to calculate slope of line PQ. The value of QR is given 16 and value of base PR is given 10, which is equals to 1.6. Thus, acceleration of line PQ is 1.6 meter per second square. In B part, we are supposed to calculate the distance covered by the object in first 10 seconds. For calculating distance, we are supposed to calculate area under graph PQR. So area of right triangle PRQ is given by half into base into height. Here base is PR and height is QR. The value of PR is given 10 and value of QR is 16, which comes out to be 80. Thus, the distance covered in first and second is equals to the 80 meter. Velocity time graph summary. First graph shows that body is moving with constant speed or uniform speed. That is, acceleration of body is 0. Second graph shows that body is moving with uniform acceleration. That is, there is equal increase in velocity in equal intervals of time. Third graph shows that body is moving with uniform retardation. That is, there is equal decrease in velocity in equal intervals of time. Fourth graph shows that body is moving with non-uniform acceleration. That is, there is unequal increase in velocity in equal intervals of time. Fifth graph shows that body is moving with non-uniform retardation. That is, there is unequal decrease in velocity in equal intervals of time. I am assigning you this worksheet which is based on today's lecture.